Long before he was a traffic reporter for Fox 12 Oregon, our own Tony Martinez is part of a legendary morning show on Portland radio.
People still call him Officer Tony because of it. Today on Show and Tell, Tony meets up with one of his former Z Morning Zoo hosts who shares a special recording that the two made together with the help from the Portland Trailblazers.
Today we're with Dan Clark. I met Dan 38 years ago when we were both founding members of the Z Morning Zoo on Z100.
1984.
I was there till 96. You stayed even longer than that. In those years, we created a lot of memories for ourselves and, of course, for the people who would listen and tune in those days. Of all the things you've kept in the Clarkives, and you are the archivist, the Clarkivist of that show, what do you have for us today?
Well, one that stands out is one that went really viral.
Yeah.
And it's our Blazer songs. That you and I, we started in 1990. The team was doing really well, really hot. We did Rip City Rhapsody, and the next year, 1, 2, 3, Go Rip City. The third year was Bust a Bucket.
Bust a Bucket, we nailed that thing.
We raised like $80,000 for charity.
And we say we, and we'd sell these in conjunction with the Blazers, and the money would go to charity. So we got to do something creative and really pretty exciting because you're working with the Blazers. And then, you know, at the end of the day, everybody's kind of, it's a win-win, right?
Yeah, and to be on cassette, one of the last projects to be on cassette. In the 50th anniversary year, the Blazers actually put them on a vinyl album.
Right. I have one of these.
I'm so proud of this because they put all of those songs, we gave them all the masters.
Right.
And then they again sold it for charity.
That project, and there were so many others, and just, I mean, the people we met and the things we did really were like, that is probably like one of the best periods of my life, seriously.
And we figured out a way to add a little something and make it for charity. And we also did the same thing at Christmas with our Santa Claus program. We raised a lot of money. In fact, the money from these, a lot of this money, some of it went to the Blazers charity, some of it went to our Santa Claus program.
There were so many people to this day who still come up to me and quote the lyrics from Bust a Bucket and remember that. That really, I think, has been like a milestone in some people's lives, you know? It's a kind of a thrill to be a part of that.
Yeah, well, he wrote it.
But you were the...
I wrote like the word the.
But you were a project manager before that title existed.
Yeah, we knew we were going to do something. This is our third version of this. So let's do it together. Bust a bucket. You ready? Bust a bucket, Huda, dunk it, Blazer duty, super sunk it, slammin', G's it, killer, threes it, go up, get it, got it, good.
There you go. All right, we got it, kind of. A little rusty. I wrote that, really? I've forgotten about that.
Are you proud of that, Tony?
I am proud of that. That I'm proud of. So many great memories with you, and I know you could have chosen a lot of things, but this is really a sweet spot for I think both of us. So congratulations. Good to see you again, as always, my friend. All right, here's to the next 38 years.
Yeah.
There he is.
So wow.
You know, we had a lot of fun in those days, but we did a lot of good, I think, as well. It's kind of what I was hoping to,
So who else was on the morning zoo with you?
Well, there a few different people came and went, but John Murphy was on there, Brooke Belson was on there, Valerie Ring. A few people changed, you know, places over time. We was on the air. I was there for 12 years. But Dan Reed sang the song, and the Blazer. He was, you know, very popular here in those days. And then the Blazers kind of sang back up. And there's a video, and you can hear the song if you go on YouTube. You can watch it all in case you're curious. But yeah, we would do these and, you know, sell them for charity for Boys and Girls Club.
Do we just search Bust a Bucket?
Bust a Bucket.
I'm doing it right now. I got to take a break.
Do it right now.
I got to do it. I got to listen full blast.
Trip down memory lane for you guys.
It was, yeah. Well, and even like Michael Ober, one of our photographers, when he was a kid, he remembers driving to the Blazer game with his dad. His dad would put the cassette in, you know, of Bust a Bucket. So, I mean, it's really kind of comes full circle.
Yeah,
that is cool. And I've had a chance to work with Dan and at other radio shows through the last
one of a
years.
kind.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Got stuff done.
Yeah, super cool. Thanks for sharing that.
You bet.
Now I'm going to do the weather while they completely ignore me.
Yeah, here we go. Bust a Bucket.